Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, where once again Eden will try and win 34 times in a row. This time with the Switch Pro controller, so I can place bombs immediately starting off with Guppy's Paw. Not great tier 8, not great damage, but a lot of health, so that's good. Y'all, I'm tired. Just to get the theme of this video up and running. I am pushing against exhaustion to make this video, so it's a good thing that I'm usually at least 2 videos ahead when it comes to trying to get 3 videos a week. So technically, I could just record this one and I'll be good for the week, but simultaneously, that will get me in trouble for next week. But still, I'd rather just be a little bit more awake. And starting off with a run where I effectively have like 9 soul hearts from the get-go, along with 3 red hearts if I so desired. Like, there's some good stuff in here. Really, I'm sort of tempted to just immediately eat up all my health, but there's no real point right now. There's no real point. Red hearts are pretty good in Basement 1. After that, they're not as preferable anymore, but Basement 1, that's a good time for red hearts. I'm keeping that there for now. Because I could just enter my curse room right now. I could immediately heal back up. Like, there's a lot of safety nets when you don't have to worry about your devil deal. I will take this as well. That's some extra money. I will touch that for the sake of the mom transformation, because I do like having the knife chase after me. That's what it does, and it has its occasions. Why did spiders just come out? Oh, because of the thing, right? The thing that even gives me spiders when I take damage. Another thing which is good about having red hearts at this point of the game. And yeah, I'm not picking that up. I do hope that I can get a bomb somewhere along the line, because I would like to re-roll that item room and get a little bit of a more exciting start than spiders spawning when I take damage. But if not, well, before I could even finish that sentence, it has already done what I wanted it to do. There was a tinted rock there. I will get to that in a second. But first, I'd rather see if I can get a cool item. Because cool items are cool. Like Lord of the Flies transformation progression. Pretty great. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that, actually. It's not, like, immediately the greatest item in the world, but well, for one, it looks fun on my head. And also, it's just pretty good. It's just a pretty good thing to have. That's another tinted rock or soul heart over there. Like, it just goes along with so many other great items in the game. Is like, we can get like a cricket's body, we can get so many tiers happening all the time, and that would be exciting. That would be a fun way to start this run. Here's the seed, I forgot again. That's okay though. Was there a bomb on this floor? Yeah. I mean, I would actually be able to get this on the way back, I suppose, after going and get that soul heart, but I want to see if this is like a rock, because that would speed stuff up a bit. Unfortunately not, but at least this is either a damage up or a follower that helps me along the way. So more than likely we're gonna get something here that's gonna help us at least a little bit. But we shall see. I guess the follower's not that great, but I think it is part of the conjoined transformation, and I do like having that. So if we could get some of that going on, maybe we could sacrifice him using a sacrificial altar somewhere in this run. Like, there's so many potentials. You never know what your Isaac run is going to bring at the start of it, and that always keeps it at least a little bit exciting. And I'm hoping that not only that you feel the same way, but that's also the enjoyment factor. Because I just want to chill out and play some Isaac, you know? Even through long weeks, it is still very possible to just play this and just chillax, chill out, and such and whatnot. Look at that. It's part of the conjoined transformation. Exactly what I hoped it would be. There's 3 soul hearts on this floor. There's a red heart over there that I could pick up. I could go into my shop, but I don't really know what I would want from it. Really, the main thing that I would be able to get from it is either an item that's on sale, which is unlikely, unfortunately, or so like a soul heart could again be good, but I feel like I have enough hearts right now, you know? So I think I'll just pass. This time I'll pass along. I'd rather just keep my key for the next floor instead. Now we need to be a little careful. Don't want to accidentally lose all of my hard-earned soul hearts to some sort of shenanigans. Also, we got an arcade room. which is also nice that we have red hearts again, because self-inflicted red heart damage doesn't count towards losing the devil deals. So we're just gonna use that blood donation machine to at least get the 15 coins, hopefully. I'm happy there actually is one. I guess there was a chance. Also, we got the cool trinket that makes us drop a little bit more money from this machine because we're taking damage, and that drops coins. Like, there's just a lot of money in this. That's an eternal heart. That's 3 soul hearts is what that is. At least on the next floor. Also, we got a bunch of spiders now because we took damage. Look at this build that's entirely sustaining itself as long as I take damage a lot. It's very nice, very safe. As long as I never really need health, then we're good. Also, I guess I no longer want to use the blood donation machine if I have an eternal heart. So that might actually be a little annoying, but... I mean, it's only for this floor, but I would have liked to maybe use it a little bit more, you know? Get a little bit more money out of it. Like, I stopped doing it because I was like, I have enough money now. I can just go back for this later if I so desire, but I've realized the error of my ways now. I just didn't expect to get an eternal heart anywhere on this floor. Like, who drops an eternal heart on basement 2? It's just a strange place when you think about it. I have already went to my item room. Alright, yeah. That's the blanket. Blanket's pretty good. But is it as good as I want it to be? Blanket just doesn't really excite me, you know? Because we already have so much health. I don't really particularly feel the need to get even more health going on right now. So maybe not this time. I'd rather have something like a map or something. Something that would speed up this run just a little bit. Because it would, I feel safe. I feel safe where we are right now. Even though our damage and tier rate are both not exactly spectacular, I feel like we have what we need to survive. So more survival is just... I'm just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it there. It's okay. As long as I never get hit, then I also don't need the blanket. That's the main strategy. Just don't take damage. Really, that's the smart way to play this game. I've got a good feeling there's a mini-boss on this floor somewhere. I feel like it's waiting for me. Or a sacrifice room. One or the other. There's definitely one of those two. But what's over here? Just a dead end. Okay, not as exciting as I hoped. But that's life sometimes, you know? That's life. That's what life brings you. I'm gonna maybe throw that Wheel of Fortune over here and just blow up 2 of them, because... I don't know. Just feel like it would be a good idea. I was kind of hoping for maybe another bomb, but at least I got a key back, so all in all, that's probably alright. That's probably fine. I'm not concerned. Let's keep going. Let's fight this boss, get a devil deal, instantly get the best build in the game, and win in 5 minutes. That's the dream. I guess something that would make my followers stronger would be cool too. Because we already got 1, so logically, we will have about 100 at the end of this. We will have every follower in the game almost. It's basically guaranteed. I see no way where that will be that will end in disappointment at all. Just a very reasonable statement. I'm surprised none of those tiers have hit me. I've gotten very close to some of them. But fair enough. I'll take it. Look at that parasite on my head. I do actually really like the way the parasite looks. Yeah, alright. Now, technically, it would have probably been better to sacrifice all my red hearts to the guppy's paw and, you know, spend 1 less heart or 3 less soul hearts on it, but I think I would have maxed out my health, and this is probably actually better. I don't know, I don't really care. It's all good. That's a single golden chest. I don't have the keys for that. I'm happy with my flight now. Let's actually take that one. I have full confidence that there is going to be 0 times where I'm going to take damage for the rest of this run. Even though I just said that that was pretty much the whole basis of my run. So, I don't think I need the trinket that drops coins anymore. Plus, this trinket occasionally gives us 2 coins instead of 1, so it's like, which one's better? Well, if you never take damage, definitely the other one, but, you know. What if I change my mind? I guess technically, there is the potential that I will take damage somewhere in this run, but it just seems so unlikely, you know? As I squirm in between 2 enemies so somewhat hastily, don't mind me. Everything's okay. I hope you can enjoy the sound of, I think, a different neighbor drilling this time, because it's been going on all day. But I do think it's a different one, because it's a lot less loud than it usually is. So if you hear like a faint screaming in the background, let's just pretend it's drills. Yeah? Let's just pretend. Sometimes it's good to use your imagination. Especially when you hear hammering sounds afterwards. That's just part of the imagination. It tells its own story. On the one hand, it could be someone drilling a wall, probably hanging up a painting or some piece of garbage. And then on the other side, there's what am I taking? Oh, there's like a tiny little bastard. Alright, cool. I didn't even see this one. He's so small. Anyway, that's more or less the moral of the story. If you're trying to hang up a painting using a drill, watch out for tiny exploding flies, because they can accidentally take away half of your health. And that is bad. So, there you go. I'm pretty sure that has explained it quite adequately. Also, I changed the music back. For numerous reasons, actually. One is I still kind of want to play around a bit with it a little bit more, but also I want to use one the one time and one the other time. And also, at the point of recording this, I haven't, like, uploaded the other video yet, I believe. I still kind of need to do that. And I don't know if it's gonna get like copyright things happening because it's original Isaac music. I don't know. It's one of those things that's always in the back of your mind when you upload anything with a sound in it, because you never know. That's Amnesia. I mean, my map is pretty much straightforward, so I don't really care that much, but it's still a little annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna be turning that mod on and off at random whenever I really feel like it. That's more or less also part of it. I like the original music, I like this music as well. And I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like that day, which is, I think, pretty much exactly what I said when I was recording that video, so, and if it's not, then, well, you can shun me. You can shun me until the sky goes red. That's when you must stop the shunning, but until then, you can just go crazy with it. Just go completely buck wild. I'm gonna throw a bomb in there and hope that they don't move it. That's very good. They didn't move it. I no longer have a bomb available to bomb one of these shopkeepers. There is one room I haven't explored, so I will. I don't have a key to open that chest, and I don't recall if I went into my shop or if I also didn't have a key for that either. But I'm pretty sure I was just completely out of keys at the time. Yeah, still am. Still got no keys or bombs. Can't really do anything with that challenge room because there's a golden chest in there. Look, the strat when you don't have a map is to just memorize the whole thing instead. That way, it's never a problem. We're gonna be here for a minute. I would have enjoyed if this boss was not the one thing that I skipped out on this floor and went back for specifically, but perhaps he'll drop a single troll bomb that tries to attack us afterwards. After spending 19 minutes trying to kill this boss. And I personally can't wait. The fun thing also here is that I actually have to be careful because I think he deals a full heart of damage and I want to have soul hearts and I don't really want to sacrifice my red hearts just yet. Like, I kind of want to keep those for all the devil deals, just in case. Yeah? And it doesn't really make sense thinking about it, because whether I spend 3 soul hearts or 1 red heart, the income is going to be the same. Occasionally I can spend 2 red hearts on something and it will actually just be a worse deal for me. So realistically, it would be better to just turn everything into soul hearts already, but there's this little, like, inkling in the back of my mind that's going to be like, no. There's some kind of reason somewhere where that's a bad idea. Like, what if you get a devil deal that has one of those heart beggars in it? Then it would be preferable to have red hearts instead. And sometimes you get one of those devil deals where there's 3 of those beggars in there, and maybe if you, like, jump left and right a bit, you could just turn at least 2 of those into items instead, you know? And then you have the lover's card as well, so you can sacrifice a couple more hearts, and there's a whole series of thoughts that I can just cycle through as I'm fighting what can easily be called the most boring thing in the game. But we're nearly done. We're nearly done here. Please drop a yes, very good. At least also drop the regular bomb. So in the end, that was definitely worthwhile. Because now I can blow up those shopkeepers, which is exactly the reason why I went there in the first place. So really, it was time well spent. I hope I get like a key from the boss or something. That would be cool. Maybe from one of these guys. 4 coins, or however many I just got using the counterfeit coin. That's fine too, I guess. Ah, good. The bad version. The one that shoots the stuff at me when he jumps. That's great. Don't worry. I know the whole right side of the room is filled with poop, but that probably won't end up being bad. Ah, boy. This is a terrible room to fight this guy. Don't like that at all. At least with the small jumps, he's not doing too bad of a bad thing, but with the big jumps, I actually have to be careful, and I don't really have room to dodge. And if he fills the entire right side of the room with enemies, and that doesn't exactly help either. Sacrifice one of my hearts there, because I want to get that devil deal if at least have the chance for it. You know, I mean, 36% is not exactly groundbreaking or anything, but it'll hopefully be enough. Wow, that one actually went into the wall for a change. It didn't go across the entire room like all the other ones. What a life. This is not great. This is not perfect. Oh boy. Yeah, love that. Love that a lot. Big fan. Oh wow, I actually got a devil deal and red hearts. Yeah. You know what time it is. It's time for a lot of soul hearts instead, because I do kind of like this follower, and my damage still isn't exactly what you'd call impressive. So having something that deals brimstone, wow, you really have a lot of health, don't you? Like, I realized after a second that it was a champion because it looked almost identical to the red one, but really didn't expect it to take that long. There you go. Look at that brimstone, baby, doing work. That's the kind of thing you need in your life. I'm actually going to go into that cursed room over here, because I need those 3 flies. Those 3 flies are going to be the thing that get me through this run. Easily. And a whole bunch of empty rooms. That's also just lovely. I'm pretty happy with the flight so far, though. That's actually been helping me out quite a bit right now. It is a little bit awkward to aim that guy with the, where he is, but that's okay. More things when I take damage. I did say that that was the basis of my build, and I will stick with it until the end of days, and also the ball and chain just isn't amazing, so let's hope that we have no chance to at any point re-roll any of the items in this floor, and that it would have been better spent on that, and instead just go with more bugs. More bugs in our life. Another room where flight makes me invulnerable, very nice. Also, I couldn't have picked up the infestation if I didn't have flight, so this has just been very nice. I mean, I could have used the bomb, I guess. I have 2 of those, but I choose to ignore that for this moment. Need 4 golden keys, or regular keys. I guess 4 golden keys would be effectively the same as 1 golden key, but having 4 of them would somehow make it feel a little better with these golden chests. It would be more like thematically appropriate, I feel. So if I could just get 4 golden keys on this floor, that would be very nice, thank you. Just give me something like that. Something to open a whole bunch of golden chests with. Maybe a single shop from this point on, that would also be peachy. Really, I'd just like to spend these 52 coins that I have in my possession. Should have just bought the blanket. I didn't expect to end up where we are now, but really that's on me. I've had a lot of different ways to make money this run, so really, I should have been prepared for the fact that I was going to have a lot of money. And a free way to get into my item room there. Let's just hope that this works. There you go. Who needs keys when you can just bomb your way there instead? That's actually really nice. Let's just take that. Let's take that. Reroll stuff here. Eventually, maybe. Please? Please? Wow, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to spend on re-rolling once, but there you go. That's a soul heart. That's on sale. Not picking up the candle because I'm a fool. I don't really need charges. Give me a coin. Thank you very much. And everything's okay again. Maybe not use the amnesia pill this time, though. Are you a wizard? What a treat. What a great thing to get today. That's okay, I got a brimstone baby. That's all I need. See? See how I'm hitting with my brimstone baby? Because he's slightly too far up and can't move him further. That's why you want the brimstone baby to be your first follower and not anywhere after it. But you know, that's life. That's the golden key I was looking for, so I will actually be doing the challenge room, I think. Do I still have... No, I don't. I wasn't even looking at my tiers. I was really just focused on the brimstone baby at that point. Because the brimstone baby, he just deals the damage. That's what he do. That's what he do. Let's go to the bottom golden chest first. Apparently there's a sack there. Does it just change hearts into sacks as well? Is that what Sackhead does? Because I don't remember there being one there. I will keep this. This is mine now. Because I got a pretty good feeling that we're not going to get a devil deal again. But again, we have the same percent as the last time, I suppose. So it could happen. Let's get some more money on this run. We really weren't getting enough of that. Even though the last couple of coins we picked up all had the counterfeit coin effect. So, yeah. Really, I'm just being greedy at this point. But I just want more money. Ah! More money, maybe? Let's just get a whole bunch of bags. That's what this run needs. Just bags. This is bags to run. We got a bag on our head. We got a bag that we're carrying around. This challenge room is somehow filled with 2 golden chests that both contained items, so if we had a Yara card, this would have actually been, like, amazing. But I didn't. So that's life. Yeah. Also, recently I played Original Isaac again, and it's something else. There's all these little things that you don't realize that they changed in Rebirth or Afterbirth. And then you play the original again, and it's like, oh, that doesn't work that way. And it was quite a jarring experience, but it was surprisingly playable. Like, the frame rate's pretty bad, but overall, it was actually quite fun to go back to it again. So, I don't know. Maybe one day. Although I did play on like, easy mode rather than eternal difficulty or whatever, and I don't think I'm ever going to be ready for the eternal mode in that game, but, you know. Gertie. But yeah, Original Isaac, better than I remembered. Maybe it's just that I was ready to not play with a gamepad that time, that it just made the whole experience a little bit more tolerable, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. Either way, this is a champion Gertie, so he's only going to spawn enemies. So I don't need to worry about any of his attacks, and that's why I'm just chilling over here. There you go. That's a golden heart for some more money. That's a health up or a tier rate up. Because I do actually kind of like the health. I'm not gonna lie. Restock boxes will always spawn in item rooms. Really? That's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's not what you want. Although, maybe it is. It's one step closer to the conjoined transformation, is what that is. And if I could get that, then that's just a whole bunch of stuff. I think I have enough money. And this actually, like, pay to win actually sounds like a really damn good trinket. Being able to reroll your item rooms every single time, like, that's amazing. Also, being able to get a secret room from the get-go just because I've blown up 2 blue flames. What a treat that would be. Is this just gonna be a whole bunch of treats in a row? Yeah, it is. Did I blow up 2 fires? Clearly I didn't. That's unfortunate. Another one with 4 golden chests inside it. I had a pretty good experience with the previous one. This item is just flight, but it does make my character look different, I guess. Is that worth it to me? Do I really want Transcendence? Is it, nah. I kind of like having a body, I'm not gonna lie. Being just a head, I mean, it has its moments, but I don't really feel the need for it right now. Although if I do ever want to reroll my build, then it would be good to have the extra item just to get an extra item, you know? So, I guess there is, like, reasons to take it. Let's see what this is instead. Maybe I could just reroll the whole floor instead. No, that's... I'm not going to reroll that. That's a 3. Let's reroll all pickups on the whole floor. That might have a use. I will come back for you. I will come back for you. Where am I at? Depths 1? Yeah, let's see if our shop has stuff in it. That would be lovely. Our devil deal percent is 0, so you know that means... Well, for one, it means that I can just go into the boss, because it's going to be one of those weirdly thin rooms, as you can see. And it just means that the door's not going to open, so, you know, that's life. This is one of those runs. Sometimes you just don't get stuff. But it does mean I can just fight the boss immediately. 4 soul hearts, or 3 soul hearts. It's a pretty difficult one. But with, I was kind of hoping I could at least see the PJs with my body still intact, but even with a body, the PJs are just gone. Also, I do like how Jacob's Ladder looks. It just makes the whole room just sort of explode into stuff. And that's nice. Also, it's a pretty significant amount of extra damage, I feel. I should just pick up all of that, I guess. Hierophant, sure. Rather at the shields, if I'm honest. Shields are great. Can you give me, like, Guppy's body? Please? Just a single Gup? Nope. 2 bombs, also pretty good. And a coin. Bringing my total up to 39 again. I was worried that I was going to run out of money somewhere. Might run out of keys if I keep opening every single lock on the floor, but, you know. Why open golden chests when you can also just open random locks? It's really... Because from a random lock, you can get a coin. So, that coin could probably technically be 10 coins when you think about it. So really, I'm the smart one. Yeah, that seems like sound logic. I don't think I said anything incorrect there. So let's keep going with that assumption. Also, this electricity effect works pretty well against enemies that have a big old shield on their head, because it just kind of goes through it instead. And that's nice. I have so many keys, I'm gonna not even wait. Also, I'm gonna reroll all the consumables on this floor, because even though I just said I'm not gonna wait, I'm tired of waiting. I wonder if it works on these. Am I gonna waste my Algis rune to try and reroll a bunch of troll bombs? Yes. Yes, I am.
The tower.
It doesn't work. Okay. Well, it's a lesson learned, is what that is. Also, chance to grow wings after killing an enemy. Persist for the room? That's a weird trinket. Also, realize now that definitely changed my whole challenge room into something that's effectively garbage. But half a heart out of a golden chest, that's what you do it for. I could have gotten that from the challenge room as well. Yeah, that's at least 2 free consumables. So really, I just saved a lot of time by not doing the challenge room and instead just getting some stuff. So when you think about it, it was another genius play. One that requires some thinking after the fact, but when you think about it long enough, I can't say enough words about the subject that almost make it seem like it was a good idea. And who knows, perhaps those golden chests were all garbage. I don't know. Yeah, alright. I have this strange feeling that
Speed up.
I'm not gonna get like the most amazing things from this point on. In terms of what is gonna be in my shop, because most likely Greed's just gonna be in the last one. Given that we haven't seen Greed yet, and that surprises me. Not even in a secret room, so... Just seems a little unlikely. Is this like 60 keys if I use it now? Yeah, 64 because I picked up another one. Well, that's 99. Well, keys are no longer an issue, so that's fun. Thank you, tarot thing, for doubling the effect of my cards. Otherwise, I would have only had, I guess, 64 keys right now. And that would have just been terrible. That's a weird little secret room. Never seen soul hearts in a room like this. I'm gonna use the full. I don't feel like walking all the way back. I'm gonna quickly enter my secret room though, because it looked like there were more keys in there. I'm just gonna pick this up. I'm done with having a body. I just want to be ahead now. I've changed my mind on the whole idea. I was very adamant about the whole thing, but you know what? Time changes, man. It finally hit me in the face. It had to happen at some point, and I'm genuinely surprised it took this long. I'm just taking this. Projectile shield. Cool. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. But yeah, like, the fact that it took that long for the Horf pill to just hit me in the face, I am surprised. It really should have happened so much sooner. So really, I consider that a positive. I can fully live with what happened there. Let's hope we can find ourselves another follower in this floor, though. We have a 100% Devil Deal chance, so that's good at least. So there is the chance I could get like Sister Maggie or something like that, and then finally get that conjoined transformation, and the build bird will actually be quite effective. Because I think the 2 extra conjoined tiers are also going to have the Jacob's Ladder effect, and that would actually just be a whole bunch of stuff. Like a whole bunch of electricity just filling up the room every time I shoot a tier, so if we can just make that happen, that would be lovely. It's a weird transformation to actively go for, just because followers are frequently not like super amazing, and obviously there's the odds of just not getting the transformation as well, and then you just spent several hearts on followers that really don't do anything. So is it always worth it? Obviously not, but it is a fun thing to go for every now and then, and it does have its moment of synergy, especially with stuff like Jacob's Ladder. So assuming that I am correct that the other tiers will have the Jacob's Ladder effect, and I do hope it does. And hopefully we're gonna learn about that today, but you never know. The game could just be like, nah, I'm done with giving you cool items. Here, have a tiny planet. And then you start to wonder, how did Tiny Planet end up in my Devil Deal? That's not supposed to be there. I didn't pick up Chaos. What's going on in this game? And you realize that the game is patched, and everything's different now. Nothing is how you remember it. The whole game has changed. Although I guess it could happen somewhere in 2020, the year of which this is being reported, because there is slowly but surely coming out news about the new expansion and stuff, and that it's almost out, and it's going to rebalance the game. It's going to have like content. And content obviously changes everything. That's never-ending stores. And a bomb that immediately re-rolls it. Let's find a sale. Let's hope none of these items are good. That is free stuff. I want that. Can we get an item that's on sale? That would actually be, like, who knows what we've re-rolled by now. I don't know. A lot of things. There's a lot of things in the shop, unfortunately, so it's always kind of hard to tell. Habit and starter deck. Alright. That's fine, I guess. Might as well buy this. Another credit card, really? I guess I might as well buy that too, right? I mean, if we were gonna get a Devil Deal, and then it might as well be good to have a free one. Kind of want to keep as much health as possible right now, so there you go. We're not gonna fight Hush or do a boss rush this run, unfortunately, but that's life. Chemical Peel, well, that's certainly an item in this game. What do I want from the rest of this floor? Nothing really, huh? I should probably just go to Mom. But what if I find an arcade room? There could be. One of these in there. That's good. Because I can bomb all 3 of these and retain my 100% Devil Deal chance that I already have. And that's why that was a good idea. I got a whole bunch more coins. Maybe I can buy another item at the end of this, actually. Who knows? There you go. Maybe the black candle is one of the things I haven't re-rolled, but I'm gonna be real. It almost certainly was one of the things I re-rolled, because there was a lot of things that were being re-rolled there. So I feel like the odds are kind of slim. There you go, look at that. I'm a super secret room mastermind is what I am. I guess I could just use one of the credit cards on the shop at the end there. Because I'm not gonna find another shop anywhere, unless we get like the shop trinket for the womb, but it seems unlikely. Guess it would have probably been good to just use the credit card on one of the 2 item ones, but buddy in a box. Oh look, it's a Power Ranger. And the candle. Do I want a candle? I don't hate it. What's making my... Oh, buddy. Oh, your tears are magnets. Oh, that's not great. I mean, oh boy, what is going on with you? You're not what I want. I'm going back to the Guppy's Paw instead. Even though it might actually be tempting to just never shoot a tear again until we get rid of this particular buddy, but who knows? I guess in this fight it doesn't really matter too much, but I wish buddy in a box was part of the conjoined transformation. But it isn't. Also, I guess we're not going to be able to see what the items in the Devil Deer are going to be right now, and I am tempted to just pick up all of them. I don't know if it's going to work out, but if any of them are like dead cat, then I effectively win. So that'll be nice, you know? Maybe we won't even get items in the Devil Deal. We'll see. We'll see it very soon. As long as I can hit a tier. There you go. We're taking that one. Well, that's an item. But it's not exactly what I was hoping for. Should I use Death on this? Is it worth using Death on Krampus? Is it ever used? Yeah, I'd rather just have it for a big room, I guess. Kinda wish those Godhead tears would occasionally hit though, that would be nice. But alas. Lump of coal, that's not bad actually, that's some extra damage. Could have been worse. Onwards we go. Let's see if we can get a cool floor instead of a Curse of Darkness or a Curse to something else. That's actually a cool floor. We have replaced our buddy in a box with one that shoots money tears that are red. That's probably good. It's also a little bit wiggly. Death Guard! I don't know what the best place to use. I mean, I guess big rooms, but... Death is just such a disappointing card. Even when you use it in a big room, a lot of the times it's just gonna be like, Wasn't it more fun to just shoot instead? Wouldn't that have been amazing instead? Perchance, perhaps it would have maybe been. Let us not worry about these tiny details and instead wander on with our Hierophant cards, which is almost certainly better anyway. Boop. No! Well, I destroyed the Shopkeeper, and really, that was what I had in mind when that happened. Because that was for the extra Devil Deal % chance, you see, and I was a little worried that the original bomb wasn't close enough to the Shopkeeper, and I was going to have to place another one anyway. So, effectively speaking, this was actually good. That's Curse of the Tower. I'd rather not. It's a fun item, it has its place, but not in this run. I'm still just looking for ways to get that conjoined transformation. That's the whole goal of this run, and if I fail that goal, the run is over. Because really, that's more or less when the run's gonna end anyway, but you know. It's also the reason why the run ends. I'm pretty sure if I, like, kill the blue baby and nothing opens, it definitely would have opened if I had the conjoined transformation, because that definitely affects it. That's right. I know things that no one else does. They're called lies. Let's just not even do this. I don't want to waste my time with that nonsense. I don't want to waste my time with this nonsense either. This is a terrible direction to go in. Maybe one of those items that I skipped on was a map, and I would have known that, but alas. Those were the mistakes that have led to me going to the bottom right of the utero floor number 1. And wasting everyone's time, precious minutes, hoping that they're gonna see the conjoined transformation. Yeah, my damage is pretty garbage, isn't it? I mean, if it wasn't for Jacob's Ladder, yeah, that's more or less saving this. I guess the Parasite probably actually is doing stuff with Jacob's Ladder as well, right? Like the tiny tears are probably sometimes exploding into electricity as well. That's why sometimes the whole room is electrified and other times it's just a little bit. It sounds right. I'm not against what I'm saying currently, so I'm willing to accept that as the truth for once. And I'm not even lying this time. And that's a rare sight. Get everything. What am I gonna use 99 keys on? I don't know, but maybe I'll find a key beggar in the chest. And then I'll get like 4 more chests, because key beggars are garbage. Fighting these bosses a lot lately, I feel. There's like the weird Daddy Longlegs one, which I'm just not seeing ever. Also, he sort of just kind of died there. That's kind of a weird one. Alright, so this is 0.3 damage. This is 0.5. But this also has health and stuff. And tear rate. I actually don't mind the tear rate. Because tear rate's good with Jacob's Ladder, so even... They're both not really great damage ups, but... Having the extra tear rate right now is pretty nice. Pretty great. Get destroyed. I'm just here to finish this run and call it a day. Then maybe take a nap. Because I'm feeling a little sleepy still. Not as exhausted as when this run started. It does feel like if I just take some time for myself to just ramble. Maybe it just wakes me up. Maybe I should just start my days recording things. Although I'm not a... I feel like if I record a video immediately after waking up, it's gonna be just angry. I'm not a very good morning person at all. Let's see if this 67% is good enough. I guess I could have gone for a little bit more, but... we'll see. But yeah. I'd much rather record something in the middle of the day than try and make it work with my very grumpy self in the mornings. Look at all these extra things I'm getting because I took just a really large amount of damage in that fight. Way more than I should have. Wow, that's actually really sad. Oh well. Maybe we can still get the conjoined transformation from a random item in the chest. But it does feel a little bit sad about the whole credit card thing that we have going on here. That would have been nice, but who knows. Ooh, I have a white mage. That's cool. One with like shielded tears that are exploding into stuff. I wonder if the buddy in the box is getting my parasite effect or if it's just lucky little... What are those tears? They also explode? Like what is happening there? I'm pretty sure some of the tears stuck on and exploded after a while. Yeah. Look at you. Look at you, little mage. It doesn't heal me, but it is still quite nice. Pretty good. Can we have a secret room here, please? No. I'm still going in here. I don't care. You can't tell me what to do. I won't do what you tell me. And other such ways to say the same thing. Let's take that. 3 extra soul hearts for the chest. We're gonna need it. Because I've started playing a little wacky. And we're gonna take a whole bunch of damage. Let's get those extra bombs in there. Boom. We're gonna have so many bombs and keys at the end of this. If we're gonna find a room that's like coin beggar, bomb beggar, key beggar, it'd be great. I can't wait personally. Sometimes, right? I take a hit and I'm like, why? Also, just realizing the strength of hanging above a rock and just shooting tears. Given just how many tears are just actually coming out and using electricity on the enemy. Should probably make use of that. Although I wasn't really dealing a whole lot of damage, but it is near invulnerability that's just a whole bunch of free damage. Like it's pretty much always hitting at least. That's nice. Look at that. Also the Hierophant card, I guess it's like 4 soul hearts right now because of the thing. It is really weird to me that those tears look like that and are not shielding tears. But I'll accept it that the fact that they just exploded a whole bunch and pretty much are carrying this fight. So, you know, it's good and bad. It's good and bad. Really what I'm trying to say is thank you, random white mage buddy that is just destroying. But it's kind of subverting my expectations of what that role does compared to, say, a Final Fantasy game. Where there are more or less just heal bots and occasionally a buff if you're the kind of player that's smart enough to use a buff, and I'm not in that ballpark. I'm the kind of person that uses one attack, it's called attack, and another one called heal as much as possible at this point. And there is nothing in between for me. Sometimes like 30% less damage, critical hit chance, I don't know what any of those words mean. I'm just here to shoot some stuff. Okay, that's I mean, none of this is really amazing, is it? I mean, reroll stats? Sure, go nuts. Less damage, more tier rate. Less speed? Why not? We have, more or less infinite health laying here, so that's cool. I guess I could just get that second Hierophant card instead of the credit cards, because... I mean, what if I find a red chest somewhere, you know? And that takes me to the devil deal. We got some wacky tears going on again. Got like the anti-gravity effect, I think it's called. Getting some Buddy in a Box is a weird item. I guess I never really experienced the full life of Buddy in a Box, but it really does have a lot of different things that can come out of it, huh? Maybe I should just buy it more often, because it is actually pretty interesting what's happening with it. There you go, I'm learning. We learned something anyway. It's not conjoined transformation related just yet. It could still happen. I still have a good feeling about it. But... yeah. We're learning. Gotta remember that the body is in there. Just in case I lose 9 soul hearts, I will be able to go back there and just refill if need be. I'm definitely not going to the void with this, because I just don't feel like it. But maybe Mega Satan, if we could open the door somehow, that'd be neat. I feel like we can probably beat Mega Satan fairly easily with this, just due to the fact that you mostly just have to shoot up. Yeah. All right. More things that happen when I take damage. Very good. It is one of those builds. Let's just drop one in there. Okay, Jacob's Ladder with those poops that also get destroyed by Jacob's Ladder. Maybe that's not the best combination of things, but again, we're learning. We're learning what's good and what's bad. And isn't that really the treasure that you can call life? That's right. Also, I like that the poop doesn't even move because it's so far in the back of all the followers that we have, but you know, whatever. Let's go to the secret room. Give me stuff. That's not stuff. That's just nothing. But like, it's a weird one. Like, our damage is 3, which during most builds isn't exactly what you'd call adequate. It also means that our spiders and flies that are spawning every time we take damage or kill enemies are effectively doing nothing. It's more or less just Jacob's Ladder and the Brimstone Baby doing all the work here. But it's working. It's getting me through the rooms. I'm not really taking a whole bunch of damage. I don't feel like it was a mistake to not take the blanket, even though it definitely would have improved the build, and it would have also led to the fact that I would not currently have 69 coins, and that wouldn't have been as nice. So, really, it was all part of my grand plan. Whereas, I thought I heard one more, but maybe Jacob's Ladder killed it. But I heard one going, bleh. Ah, I picked up a coin. I'm very sorry. More or less, this run's ruined. I need to find a greed. It's the only way to save this run. That's almost certainly not going to get the conjoined transformation at this rate. Because it's just not happening. There's no items. What can you do? Just going to sit here for a second and just shoot. Wow, I think my projectile tier actually saved me from... Well, that's actually really good. That almost doubled my damage. But yeah, the little the bone thing actually blocked that flame from coming towards me and made it go in the other direction. So that's good. That's very nice. Anyway, with that money equals power. A little bit more tempted to go into the void, but still not really. Still not especially, I suppose. I should probably just pick up the body after I'm done with this room, because I don't know. It feels like I'm getting to the point where I could use it. I mean, even if I take like 3 hearts of damage after that without the Polaroid effect, I could just eat all the hearts and then have the Polaroid plus a bunch of health. So I was like, It's like, Also, I guess that's the Eternal Heart over there that I sort of just didn't pick up. Like, that definitely happened. Yeah, I didn't dream that. Somehow I had that weird feeling. It's like, did that happen? And that's when you know that the exhaustion is definitely there. There's these moments where it's like, oh, I guess I am tired. And that's what you get. I did more or less expect that this would happen around this time. Ooh, 2 beggars. That's actually pretty good. sure. Does it sort of works. It sort of works. Still no mom transformation, but yeah, I guess when when the tears explode, they could become many tears. That's actually pretty good. That's actually not bad. Also, probably should just take the Hierophant instead of the credit card at this point, because I have 3 red hearts. And then even if it's not free, it's still gonna be pretty good. This is the wrong way, but that's okay. It's not the longest fight in the world. Yeah, I'm really going hard on the Jacob's Ladder right now. Pretty good, pretty nice, pretty nice. Give me that. That's 8 extra soul hearts, along with the 9 that we can get from Guppy's Paw here. I think we're gonna be okay fighting just Blue Baby here. But we shall see. I'm not playing superbly today, so it's very possible I just forget to press the Guppy's Paw button. You don't know. My strategies are beyond even my own comprehension most of the time. Because this whole game's just muscle memory. That's why I usually don't make videos of this game when a new expansion comes out, because my muscle memory instantly kills me in every single room. That's more or less how it went with Afterbirth, at least. But who knows? Let's see if there's any cool super secret rooms sort of nearby. I don't really feel like bombing the whole floor, but you know, if there's like something in there, that would be cool. Maybe some sort of way to get a little bit further in this run, because I feel like... There you go. Last room, last chance. So unfortunately we failed to get the conjoined transformation. So let's eat all our hearts. Just fill the whole room with soul hearts and call it a day. That was a weird one. I'm still sleepy. Playing with the Switch Pro controller works pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of awkward to use the map. That's really the only thing. And also, if I have this plugged in and the game doesn't support a Switch Pro controller, and there are some that don't, it can lead to some real weird situations. Like I think it was Trackmania, where it just pressed every button continuously as long as it's plugged in, and I can't really... The main way I found to sort of fix that was by taking the desktop configuration and just turning off all the buttons, and somehow it still works for this game. I don't... because I had to do some stuff to get it to work at all, but there you go, 34 wins. I'm feeling good. I hope you all have had a good day. Feeling good as well. Hope to see y'all next time. Hope you don't hear the drills, because I'm not going to edit them out. It's too much effort. See you next time. Bye-bye.